Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Barnstable this morning. I'm Sarah Colvin, and joining me live in the studio, Assistant Town Manager Mark Ells. Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Great, great.
Enjoy lots of sunshine over the weekend?
We did. It looks like something's rolling in right now, though.
I
It sounds
know.
like maybe some showers later on.
That's okay. Monday through Friday can rain as long as
That's
the
right,
weekends are
as long
nice.
as it's
So
sunny
we
on
can
the
enjoy
weekends.
that for sure. So, Mark, I wanted to get an update a little bit on what's going on with the Armory building. Of course, it's been in the possession of the town for many years now, and there's been lease negotiations going on. Of course, lots of factors to consider. So, can you give us an update on where we are in the process and what's going on with the Armory?
Sure. Well, back in 2006, the Commonwealth declared the Armory surplus. So it was deeded to the town of Barnstable, and there's been several proposals since then relative to what might be done with the facility. It was a little bit older facility. The systems in the building reached the end of their life, but the physical structure is a good one. And most recently, we went forward with an RFP to look at various uses, but specifically related to our arts and culture district, and the thought that an educational sort of exhibit like a museum would be an appropriate use there. And another feature that goes through there besides that falling in our arts and culture district is that the Legacy Trail, JFK Legacy Trail goes along there. It's actually one of the stops in the Legacy Trail. So we tried to incorporate all of that into a request for proposal. That's the way that we go out and we ask proposers to bid on something. And in this case, it was the future use of that parcel. We did that. We put out an RFP. There was a review committee made up of town councilors, the community at large, and then staff members. There was proposals put in. There was one proposal accepted. Believe there was only one acceptable proposal on this one, and it was for a museum that exhibited pirate-related items called Real Pirates. It was based on a traveling exhibit, I believe, that's out there. The thought, at least, the concept was based on a traveling exhibit that's out there that is an affiliation with National Geographic. There's research component to it. Barry Clifford with a local businessman teamed up to be able to bring this proposal forward. It was reviewed, it was accepted, and when the proposal was accepted, they realized that this was a for-profit organization, so there was another step which is delayed. There's a lot of people who said, why has it been so long if this is progressing? Well, it was a for-profit museum. So to do that, we had to go back to the state legislature and have them say that that was acceptable in the property. The reason we had to go back to them was they had deeded it to us in the first place and put some restrictions on it. So we finally got that approval and then went forward with the negotiations of the lease. So we will be doing a proposal, I'm sorry, not a proposal, we will be bringing forward to the town council a presentation that the proponent will do on the museum.
Great.
And then we will be asking town council for ratification of the lease, and that is something that the town manager agreed to do with the council when he originally went forward with this. So that's why we're bringing it back to town council.
Indeed, and so what I understand as well is, while the building itself is in relatively decent shape, as you say, it does need some upgrades on the inside, and that's something that the lessee, that the Pirate Museum folks are going to go ahead and do.
Yes, absolutely. That's part of their proposal. They're going to have to go in and deal with any materials that are in that building that need to be removed, upgrade all of the systems certainly in the building, and then improve the building, probably interior and exterior to a certain degree. I'm sure that the windows and the entryways and physical aspects will have to be modified, but that is all part of what they will be doing. They've estimated over a couple of $1 million to do that, and so they're going to be making a substantial investment over the next, I think they're trying to get it, if we can get this lease signed and move forward this fall, they'd like to see this open next season.
Great, and that was going to be my next question is, so what happens Thursday night, they're going to be making a presentation to Town Council. Will Town Council make a decision on the lease approval at that time, or is that going to, are there some more steps before that lease is approved?
No, they can do that if they decide to, and really, I don't believe they have to approve the lease. They're just ratifying the manager moving forward with the lease. And we wanted to explain it to them. It's a big project for Hyannis, certainly, and as I've described earlier, it's incorporated into, you know, many of the other aspects of what you can do while you're in Hyannis. I know that when we were talking about the arts and culture last week at a managers meeting, it came up. I said, whoa, what's the status of the lease? Well, you know, are they going to still move forward with that? And then they were interested in, is it going to really be a museum, or is it going to be some sort of a, you know, more retail oriented that sells pirate stuff? No, it's not going to be retail selling. It's going to be a museum. Yes.
Well, I think again this will help kind of tie. I know that the effort has been to move, you know, move people from Main Street down to the harbor and draw them down to the harbor. And we've got the Walkway to the Sea and the Kennedy Legacy Trail, and I think this will be yet another attraction for people to come from Main Street and enjoy the walk. You know, through the town hall campus down to the harbor.
Absolutely. We expect that'll be the case. We've seen it already with all that we've done, and we just think this is going to be another feature that our visitors and our residents will regularly attend, and I know they're going to coordinate with schools from the region and beyond so that they can come as well. So this is exciting. Great.
Mark, anything else about the lease, about the potential pirate museum that you'd like to get out there?
Not at this time. Hopefully all will proceed as we expect it will, and you know, very soon they'll be able to tell us when they think they're going to open their doors.
Great. Can't wait to see that happen, Mark. I thank you so much for joining us here on Barnstable this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Mark Ells is our Assistant Town Manager here.